Both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. It's been a clinic from Nene.
How about his scoring in the first half? I mean, he's looked like a different player out there today.
He really has, Steve. It's been a pleasant surprise for him, that's for sure. I mean, he really hit on something that worked in those first two quarters.
That's just as heavy as my name. So much dough, I can't swear I won't change. Excuse me if my wealth got me full of myself. Cocky something that I just can't help. Especially when you truly
Wizards trail by 3. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Gortat. San Antonio with the rebound.
A lot of people thought that Danny Green would build on his play from the 2013 playoffs last season, but he was marred by injuries and underwhelming performances from him. Definitely not what he nor Spurs fans were hoping for.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, the Spurs, not necessarily a glamour franchise, but maybe the NBA's model franchise. The longest streak of 50-win seasons in league history, 5 championships, and a litany of former Spurs working as head coaches and GMs around the league. Tim Duncan said people aren't envious of their image, but they're envious of how they run things. They get it done, Kevin.
They sure do. An incredible run. Thanks, Doris. And Wall kicks to Beal. Nene setting the pick for Beal. Gortat with a screen on Green. Pass to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Wall. And that's off the glass and in. Wall's got 6.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. And as we get a break here, important for the teams to go over their own strategy. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Put out your best effort as the game wears on, guys.
You know, it's amazing when you're playing during a season, if you go through a stretch where you don't hydrate, it can have a major physical toll on you. Your body wears down quicker, you don't recover as fast, and that can really take its toll over the course of an 82-game season.
And there's the call on Marcin Gortat. Gortat with the steal.
That steal was a product of active hands and outstanding defensive awareness there.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in this second half.
Leonard attacking. That's good. Leonard's got 17 now.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Washington calls timeout. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Wizards trail by 8.
Well, you look at the Wizards, they've got an interesting mix of younger players and veterans, and they had tried to build their team with younger players, but a lack of leadership and maturity and professionalism led them to make some trades for more veteran presence, and you need a nice blend if you're going to win at a consistent level and get to the playoffs. And the Wizards got all the way to the second round as a result.
He kicks to Baines. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard. Clark, bring it down hard, my brother. Outside, Wall. He feeds it to Pierce. Nene outside. Back to Pierce. And he banks in the layup. Pierce has got his second basket of the game. And for a Wizards team that has mixed results in the draft, trading for proven veterans, Steve, certainly makes some sense.
Yeah, but it may also limit their upside. I mean, that's the trade-off with a solid veteran front line and a young developing backcourt. You have to see if they can continue to climb in the East. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Again, Pierce missing.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Parker outside. Outside, Green. And the rebound goes to Nene. Nene's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pierce kicks to Gortat, the 8-footer, and the jumper is on the mark.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
It's tipped. Ginobili outside. Here's Duncan, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that will put them in front in this game.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
John Wall at 6'4", with a 39-inch vertical leap and long arms to boot, is an elite physical specimen when it comes to the point guard position.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Beal.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Parker kicks to Baines. Otto Ginobili on the wing. Pierce covering. Right side, Green. Inside. Here.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Wall against Parker. 5 on the clock. Here's Baines. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Beal against Parker. Beyond the arc. Beal can't get that one to fall. Spurs leading by 4. Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Low block shot on the way. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
No question. There's been some good and some bad from them in the first half, but they need to tighten things up here.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Pass to Butler. There's the screen. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Duncan. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the finish, guys, this is where you know you are right on the money with that pass. Look at that. Perfectly timed.
On the court for San Antonio. Diaw and Duncan at the 4 and the 5. Corey Joseph is out there with Mills, and it's Bellinelli in at the 3 slot. Takes a shot at the elbow, and that one's good. Bellinelli's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for San Antonio. Wizards trail by 8. Here's Temple. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Leonard, he's checked in for San Antonio. Temple, the pass to Seraphin. Humphries dishes to Serafin. Humphries kicks to Porter. Butler on the wing. Bellinelli is covering. Serafin buries it down low. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Hills with it. To the right side. And Joseph kicks to Mills. In low to Duncan. Washington trailing. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Here's Temple, covered by Mills. Butler kicks to Serafin. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. Tim Duncan picks one up.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
As good as the Wizards season was last year, they still had trouble with teams from the West. In fact, only 11 wins in 30 games for them last season.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Nene, he's checked in for Humphries. Bradley Beal comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's John Wall in for Garrett Temple. Wall against Parker. Wall's shot is off. And a lot of teams out in the East struggle with the West, but it's an area where, Clark, the elite East teams perform better than 11 wins.
Yeah, and if Washington wants to take that next step of getting to be a top 3 team in the East, they've got to be a lot tougher against the West, and something around the 500 mark in terms of wins would get them there.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark, back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, "How much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys?
Duncan with the bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside. And Leonard has been a great fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, low maintenance, hardworking, not one for all the glitz and the glamour. He owns one watch, they say. Just focused on basketball, not the lifestyle that it affords.
Green, the pass to Baines. Back to Green. Leonard on the wing. 6 to shoot. And it's Leonard again missing. Wizards trail by 8.
You talk about Leonard's work ethic. Instilled in him from his late father, lost tragically when Kawhi was only 16 years old. But his father used to put him to work at his car wash, made him run hills, and really embedded in him the value of hard work. And his dad's influence and legacy lives on in Kawhi.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And they continue to run and gun throughout the game, guys.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds. What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.